Okay, we have here Thomas de Pourquery from Supersonic, the French band. And let me start with this because, in my opinion, we are living in pretty dark times right now. But your music strikes me as a really positive thing. Where do you find this positivity?
I mean, life is positive, you know?
Really?
Yeah, life in itself, it's positive, it's beautiful. Life is love, you know? I think we're all, you know, the fruit of love, of magic, you know? We still can't understand how we come to life, how from a tiny little cell we become crazy, complex and different human beings. So yeah, every time I feel the sunshine, I feel something, you know, bigger and stronger than me, than all of us, and that we have to follow this light, I guess.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, otherwise let's die now, you know?
I'm not ready yet.
No, me neither.
Sun Ra has been a big thing for you because you did this, your second to last album, Play Sun Ra, it was called, and it went to the top of it was voted the top jazz album in France. Tell us about Sun Ra. I mean, I know about him, but why is he such an important figure for you? And what is his meaning for the younger generations?
I think, Sun Ra just is, first of all, a genius musician, a genius composer. To me, he wrote amazing songs, and I just wanted to play his music in a very simple way, you know. And we found that inside his music, there is really what he's talking about, you know, the light, the enlightenment, which is also a name of one of his tunes. And so yes, Supersonic, my band, was born with Sun Ra's music. So of course it's a very important person for us, of course. And I encourage everybody to listen to Sun Ra. He did more than 100 albums, but you know, he's himself like a universe, and you can make the journey to one star to another and go where you want, you know, and pick what you want in his discography. It's very rich, and it's a lot of masterpieces. So yeah, he's very, I guess, to me, unknown for his music. He's very famous for his
space mythology.
Yeah, but nobody really knows what it is. You know, he's like a little crazy guru, but he's not like a guru. He's just a real musician. He was playing his music every night and very focused on that. But he was also a poet. He wrote songs with amazing, beautiful lyrics, and he was a complete artist. He was writing some choreographies also.
There was a lot of dancing and visual stuff with his shows.
You know, and he deliberately wanted to do that, you know. So maybe he's a little misunderstood. That's what he said, you know. He said, "My music represents happiness. My music will first of all give fear to human beings, because it represents happiness and they are not used to it." And it's really true. But
do you see a continuation, by the way, because I have thought about this often, from Sun Ra's music to P-Funk, because there are some...
Yeah, of course, it's, you know, Afrofuturism, this movement of fighting against racism. One of this movement is Afrofuturism, P-Funk and Sun Ra.
Yeah.
You know,
And there's also the space themes.
of course, and because they said, okay, we're not black, we're not white, there is no more color.
Yeah.
We were born on another planet. So if we all extraterrestrian, there is no racism anymore.
Yeah.
That's what's simply the point. It was more complex, but that was it. So, yeah, I really agree with that.
Yeah.
We are definitively, from a planet in the universe. That's true.
Right.
So, the scientists say that there are almost 100% chance that there are some other forms of lives somewhere else.
Yeah.
So we are extra, not terrestrian, but we are extra something for somebody else.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it must be okay like that.
Now the new album, Sons of Love, that is original compositions.
Yeah.
So is it like a continuation from the Sun Ra thing?
Mm-hmm. For me, yeah. I mean, I really didn't want to make a second album. I didn't know what to do because we were born. Supersonic was born with Sun Ra's music, with a genius of writing music. So I said to myself, who I am to write something after this guy, you know. But I had this dream one night that I was a little mouse flying in my band. My band was playing, and I was a tiny little mouse flying like that, and I could go inside the trumpet, on the piano,
Wow.
inside the sound, the feeling that I was really going inside the sound and going, when I was going on the cymbals, I was taking the sound of the cymbals and really feel the sound like this. And when I woke up, it was very clear to me. I said, oh my God, I just have to write some, how do you say that, some fields of game, just some places where we can play together, play in the first meaning of playing, having fun.
Reflects your dream.
Yeah, like, just write some little trance, some just a rhythmic feeling, and then okay, we have this, so Edouard, the drummer, who's gonna like to play this, so just very simple things, and not writing music like, okay, I've got to write a masterpiece. My God, this is so scary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm a French man. I was born also with Ravel, Debussy, classical music also.
Yeah.
So it's writing music is something that means a lot to me. Composers means a real thing. So I don't feel myself like a composer. I feel myself just like to propose to some people to have fun together. With this music on our last album is very trance, repetitive music.
Yeah.
And we get into that and we play together.
It's also interesting that you sing quite a lot, and it's not typical jazz singing at all, in a way.
Because I'm.
But I was very impressed with your singing, because when I listen to it, I realized that it really is like an integral part of the music.
Yeah, it's also our first album, in Sun Ra's songs we did on the first album. There are many songs too, so we started to do that, also to sing all together. Sometimes all the bands sing, and we are not really singers, but we sing all together, and it feels so good. So we do it again.
Feeling.
Yeah, it's like something very joyful and simple, in the way that for us, first of all, it has to be very clear and very, when you're not a singer, you have to do simple things, but if you do them together, it becomes something, I guess.
Yeah. I understand that the guys in the band, they come from very different backgrounds. There
Yeah.
are people who have played, electronic dance music
Yeah.
and all sorts of things.
Hmm.
What do they bring into the Supersonic when?
They bring themselves. That's what I told you just before when I dreamed about the sound of the band. Finally, it was like really seeing everybody, each one of the musicians, and so yeah, they bring really what they are. I feel happy when everybody can express himself into a band. I'm not saying you have to play this exactly. We are very open and free. This music has a new form every night. So yeah, they bring everything they are, and I'm glad when they're happy.
And there's a lot of improvisation on the stage.
Yeah. But collective, most of all is quite collective improvisation.
Yeah.
We get into the tunnel and.
Do you still
try
have
to-
this other band, Rigolus, which was like a rock
No,
band?
yeah, it's finished now, but it's.
But you were the singer of that
Yeah,
band.
with Laurent Barden, who is the tenor player in Supersonic, we made this band, and it was like a kind of punk band, brass band. Yeah, it was.
Brass punk. That
Yeah,
sounds
brass
good.
punk. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a bastard. I mean, I'm a jazz man.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's true. Jazz is made of all the other musics of the world. That's true. That's one of
That's
the
what it is.
definitions.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you very much.
thank you very much. Great pleasure to be here.